tired of all this sneaking shit. Let's just go and decimate.
25.
25. You die. Their heads start popping off. Blood like confetti going everywhere.
Wait, what?
Good God.
Welcome back to another video, guys. Last time in my video I showed how my party had just stolen my 2 owlbears, and I had already beefed them up a little bit to cause a little bit of trouble for them and make things a little more exciting. But since they ended up stealing them, I went ahead and left the stats as I had already beefed them up, and now they're getting ready to go take on the boss of this and finish off this castle dungeon.
So I'm going to slide Droop and you over to here. Just imagine that you're mounted up on this owlbear. This owlbear stands up and this other one gets ready. And they charge out the door, knocking Trent over to the side. And they charge off over into this area.
Sweet.
Can I follow him?
You guys gonna follow?
Yeah, I'm following right behind him, dude.
I'm last
not
in
letting
line.
these dudes die.
Alright.
Which one are we on?
These Ewoks are gonna be my friends.
Alright, so in this particular instance, you guys are going to choose instead of roll for initiative.
Okay, so right here, instead of having them roll initiative, the reason why I decided that they was going to choose their initiative is because they was about to run in, and the bugbear was already aware of their presence, and he's prepared for the attack. So he's actually going to get to go first with a surprise attack, but as soon as they barge into the door, they're going to be running in single file. So they got to choose as to their initiative based on what lineup they was going to be in.
And that puts Andy here.
Actually put me one step in front of Andy, I think, and Andy will guard the back just in case we get attacked.
That's up to Andy. Andy, do you want to be in the back or ahead of Brandon?
I'll be ahead of Brandon.
You'd be if you were in the back. If somebody runs in from the back, you'd be protecting me.
Hey.
Unnatural fear of random events.
So everybody's lined up. So these owlbears making a beeline here. They bust into this room, and as they bust in,
Oh yeah. Can you see that, Andy?
I'm going to say
There you go.
this guy right here is Gundren. He's the dwarf that you guys have been looking for. He's prone, beaten up, not worth combat.
Stop the owlbears from eating him.
Not something I actually thought about until he said something, but it would have made a really good revenge skit.
Not dead, right? They should.
Not
That's you.
They should go after.
Don't eat him.
They should go after the goblins, anyways.
The goblins, but it also said that the.
Then you
they
see
had the
this
potential
guy?
of just going.
What's that guy?
He's actually a bugbear, but since I'm using the bugbear for the owlbears,
Muggity bear.
and then this guy.
Bugbear with his wolf.
Is that a wolf?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dad, try to talk to
Dire
the
wolf.
Dire wolf.
Alright.
That.
I can try.
No, she can't go. Yeah.
Alright, and
His
then
intelligence isn't.
a hobgoblin.
Which one's the boss? The bugbear?
Yes.
Okay, seems fair.
Alright. So the hobgoblin had already came in here and warned these guys, so they're waiting for you to actually come in. As soon as these owlbears burst in the door, King Grawl, he immediately starts to attack.
Alright, so I had so many monster cards going on right here at this point that I started getting lost and confused. So I just cut out like 5 minutes of me randomly rolling dice and looking at monster cards because I'm reading the wrong card.
Alright, so he swings at this bugbear that he's close to here, and he deals 19 damage to it.
How does it look? Does it look damaged? Do I need to potion it?
TJ's still hoping that this owlbear is really going to be his friend at the end of this.
And it hurts. Pansy.
I love you, buddy. Alright, so this one moves in a little bit further. And he attacks. I love you, baby girl. Okay, so that hits. Dealing. You realize essentially you made me kill myself here, right?
So first they steal these owlbears, And then they ride him into combat after my boss, and I have to control them. So essentially, I'm using my own monsters to destroy my boss.
Alright. So he attacks Grohl, dealing 19 damage. And then he rears back and he swipes him with his claws.
Oh god, he's gonna double attack.
New Sildar? Question.
That hits. Dealing... no. It's 26 damage.
First attack against my boss. The owlbear I'm controlling does 19 damage on a swipe, or on a bite, and then it swipes him for a second attack, dealing another 26 damage. Now, for future reference, this was an earlier session, so I am reading my monster card wrong. Normally they don't do that much damage. I essentially doubled it by accident by reading this wrong. That being said, my players also calculated their health wrong, and they had way more health than what they was actually supposed to, so it all evened out.
Alright, now the owlbear that Brady's riding on. Brady and Droop.
Wait, we're both on the same?
Yes.
You're sharing.
To push him off. Give him the kick.
He knocks Drew.
Brady uses his action to knock Droop off the owlbear.
I'm not knocking anyone off. I'm happy with the situation. I'm squeezing Droop really uncomfortably.
At mid waist.
Yes.
Drew, guys, how do you squeeze him?
Droop has no idea to this day that I really don't like him. He just thinks I'm really affectionate and like to play with him. I mean, I've got a -1 on my strength modifier, so it's really not doing much.
So after this, my wizard decides that he's going to try and cast Hold Monster. The boss bugbear, King Gruul, he actually succeeds this time for once and doesn't get paralyzed, but it's still pretty much just a downhill battle from here. And then for the final blow, something interesting happens.
Alright, you want to describe the kill?
Oh, what does he look like again?
He's a bugbear. So he's basically like a goblinoid, but he's your size.
So, I take my mace, and then I get ready for a cricket style swing.
A cricket style swing? What are you talking about?
I hit him straight in between the legs, so hard that his balls go up through his eyeballs into his head.
What? Why? Why would you do that? To anybody, even an enemy. Why?
He
Okay.
died.
I can't even fathom right here what to do next. Like, I can't process in my mind why he would do this, even as a final killing blow.
So after being, golf swinged with a mace and the gonads, he kind of just buckles down on his knees, balls up in his head, and falls over.
Leave it to Andy to make me feel bad about the murderous kidnapper.
And it is... Was you gonna move anymore, Andy?
No.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say, die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pass turn.
Alrighty.
At least my bard didn't feel bad. Thanks for watching another video, guys.